Yay, this is Sammy Local Podcast, podcast number 110. I am your host, Sammy Local. I'm here with, go introduce yourself.
My name is Winston Foster, personal trainer.
So, pretty much tell us about your story about being a fitness trainer and your upbringing.
Well, honestly, not even all of my clients know this story, but the main reason why I got into fitness, um, age 25, I was still going to the gym, hour a day, 6 days a week, but my outside lifestyle choices, I was drinking, smoking, staying up late, lack of sleep, lots of stress from work, all that good stuff, to the point to where my heart stopped beating. Had to wear EKG for about 2 weeks so they could figure out what was going on. And it was all of my bad choices that I was making besides going to the gym. Gym was the only good part. And so I had to make a whole lifestyle change. It wasn't just going to the gym. I had to change the way I ate, the way I drank, treat sleep like medicine. And now I'm just trying to do the same for my clients. There's a reason, even though I'm skinny as shit, there's a reason why I go to the gym. People are like, oh yeah, you're so fit. Yeah, I got a bad heart. That's
Mhm.
that's why I'm here. I need this gym just as much as anybody else. And as far as my tag name, versatile fitness is forever. Give me a piece of equipment, I'll find some way to make it work. So that's my personal training fitness. Little background story.
Okay. So, how has that story shaped the way of your life? Like, how has that having your heart stop, like, how has that changed you in your totality of your life?
I am 36 years old. I did not think I would live to see 36.
Mm.
I also tried to ignore some of the things that my body was telling me. Like I'd smoke a cigarette and feel heavy pounding in my chest. I would drink 3 or 4 Red Bulls a day because of the Navy. We're up, we're moving, tons of stress. I didn't realize the sugar content that I was introducing to my body. I've always had a high metabolism. So I didn't give a fuck. I just eat whatever the hell I want. My body's going to process it. I'm good to go. Yeah, that shit doesn't happen. There's no more Red Bulls in my life, even the sugar-free ones. I'm actually doing research on artificial sugars and artificial sweeteners and how they can have an impact on your sugar levels and stuff. I do a lot more cooked meals. I don't go out to eat. If I do, it's like a treat to myself. If treat sleep like medicine. Minimum, I try to get 6 hours. I aim for 7 to 8. Minimum, I'm trying to get 6. There's yeah, just the way my outlook on life in general is. I made it 10 years from the day, 11, from the day my heart actually stopped. So waking up and being actually happy and grateful for what I have and stop yearning for other shit that I really don't need has made me a lot happier. I got a roof over my head. I got a car to take me to work. It's got a fucked up bumper. I don't give a shit. It takes me to point A to point B.
Yeah.
And as long as I get to point B, I can make enough money to keep the lights on, keep water, electricity, food. Even though I may not be able to get all of the wants as fast as I want, that's perfectly fine. It's just going to teach me patience. So at this point in time, that I will always remember just the feeling of like, hey, heart stopped beating and put my hand on my chest and I can't feel the shit.
Mm.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? So over the years, and it was a slow change. I can't say it was a dramatic. Like my mother just changed her diet and she did that shit. Like I ain't got the discipline for that. What she did, I started small, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, like one thing at a time.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the journey. It's not stopping either.
Mm. I heard you talking about the Navy. How was the Navy for you? Everybody has their story.
Okay, so overall, the Navy, I had it, it's good, it's bad. It was more or less the people around me that made it a lot better, going through that camaraderie, being around your brothers in arms, sisters in arms. So we're all suffering the same shit. We're
Mm,
all going through the same shit. Um, Now, granted, my path in the Navy, long story short, the job that you sign up for in the Navy, say if you, job you sign up for in the Navy, you have to take tests on that job to
mm,
advance. So many other jobs in the Navy. 5 years, I did not work my job. I was going up here, going over there. I was a correction officer in Iraq. I was a airport securities agent in Kuwait. Like nothing dealing with the job that I signed up for. So when it came time for me to advance, it sucked because I didn't know shit. Like I was a E5. It go E1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So E5 in the military that didn't have E1 knowledge. Like people getting right out of boot camp. If they came and asked me a question, I'd be like, I don't fucking know. But if you ask me how to handcuff somebody properly and how to escort detainees into a prison cell, yeah, I got you. So I was in for 3,196 days, 8.5 years. The only reason why I know that count is once I got out, I went to school. They paid for my schooling, so that was a blessing. I do not have any student loan debts or anything, so they paid for my college. And every time I got a notice saying that I was approved, they would show me the amount of days that I was. That's the only reason why that number. People are like, oh man, you were in prison because I had the count. They're like, you make
yeah.
it was in prison 3,000 days. No, it was. It had its good, its bad. I made a handful of friends from it that I still stay in contact with. One of them, I expecting him to be president. Shit. If his name came up on a voting ballot for anything, check.
Mm. Now you're a fitness coach or fitness trainer. Which one is the correct way to say it? Like some people don't like coaching, some people don't like trainer. What would you define yourself as?
Uh, I am a personal trainer or group fitness instructor. I
Okay.
do groups. Now, as far as coaching, like if I'm being brutally honest, I don't understand the difference between coaching and
Hmm.
coaching. Maybe I'm sitting back here like we are now, and I'm just coaching you through the workout. I honestly don't fucking know. So I'm a personal trainer. That's what my certification says. So that's my title. Um, I do want to be a life coach. And so, yes, I will be coaching people through their life difficulty. Fitness coach, I guess that's what coach you through your gym tip. Fucking no idea. Personal trainer.
Okay. So how did you go about that? Like what made you say from coming from a heart condition to becoming a life coach, a fitness trainer? How did you go about those steps to get to where you're at now?
It's the pandemic, even though it took a lot of negative out on people. We have a family store and we had to shut down due to the pandemic, so it gave me a lot of downtime. So I was trying to think of ways that things that I enjoy doing. I've always been going to the gym since 2006. This is when I started my first venture into the gym. So I've always had an interest for the gym, and so I was sitting around just trying to think of ways that I could make money with something that I actually enjoy. We have a retail store. I don't like doing fucking retail. I don't like doing sales whatsoever. At least not in the retail fashion. And so I looked up certifications for personal training, found a school that I wanted to go to, just take my money. And it is, it's been a journey itself, but the pandemic actually gave me the downtime to actually sit and think about what I wanted to do with my life.
Mm. How has training people, what is the good things and the bad things when it comes to people that come to you and say, I want you to train me?
The let me see the bad things. 'Cause I'm not the bad things list is very short.
Hmm.
It the people who just don't have. I'm not gonna say motivation. I'm gonna say discipline to actually work out. Like you come to the gym, you one, this is your money. You're paying for this. If you come to the gym, I'm like, hey, we're doing fucking 5 curls, and you're just like you're showing no motivation, energy. Like I feed off of my clients' energy. So if you come in here, I don't want to do shit, and like I'm just gonna reflect that saying I'm supposed to be trying to bring you up, but you're actually pulling me down. It's hard to get somebody out of the fucking gutter. So when they come in, and I only had that with a few clients. That's probably the main thing that gets me. Or the second thing, I've only had this happen. So a client gave up on my workout. Like he was just like, "Are we done here?" I was like, "You know what? We're done, sir. Go ahead, enjoy your day." He wanted to tone up his fucking arms, and he had a lot of fat on his triceps, and I was trying to burn them guys out. We got to set 3. He was just like, can't handle it anymore. So those if somebody gives up on themselves, because that's what I'm supposed to prevent that from fucking happening. It's only happened. But as far as the good things, there's lots of good things. I get very great satisfaction when I see somebody become a better version of themselves than they were the day before. Like I love practicing balance. I love strength training, core. Uh, I've noticed in my ventures that not a lot of women can do push-ups. My goal this year is to get as many women in the push-up position. It's actually more beneficial than what they think. Seeing people knock down these challenges, like I'll even tell, I have a handful of clients that I adore them. So I'm like, hey, we're gonna do 10 reps. Next thing you know, they're knocking out 15, 20 or some shit. Yeah, like what more can I ask for than somebody that's pushing themselves? Because they have the goals, they see what they want, they get the results. I can't ask for any more than somebody that goes in the gym and actually pushes themselves. Shit's easy. Then what the fuck am I here for? I'm here to push you, to challenge you, and get you where you want to be. I get a lot of satisfaction, a lot of satisfaction. That's why I can wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock and still be at the gym at 8 o'clock in the PM, right back up. So I like, no, this is a way that I found that I could do it. You know, I'm skinny as shit. And I teach that to be, I was 117 pounds when I first went to the gym.
Mm.
One of my coworkers, his name is Ronnie, shoulders, like, I shit you not, it looked like he has like a football shoulder pads on.
Hmm.
He's just that big. And when I first went to the gym, lifting my little fucking 5 pound weights, and this dude's over here just lifting the whole fucking rack. Like it shot my confidence down really low. Like I was not even meant to be here. Once I left boot camp, 117 pounds, got out of military boot camp at about 155. Like they beat the shit out of me and fed me a lot of food. Like I had the metabolism for it, I just wasn't eating properly. Poof, my confidence through the roof. And I've seen it with a fair handful of my clients when it's hard to get results if you're only just going to the gym. If you go to the gym and then eat fast food, what's the point of us even going to the gym? So it's not just them going to the gym, is when they're trying to get sleep, they're trying to manage their stress, like they're actually putting forth the effort. This is my one life to live. This is my one vehicle that I get to drive through. Like I told you, this was your car. I'm pretty sure you're going to make sure the maintenance is up to date every fucking time. You're probably going to be getting it checked twice earlier. Like you're going to make sure shit's up to date. And I'm trying to get people to do the same. It's it's difficult. It's replacing stress on the body. People, they don't want to do the shit. Hey, we got to go to the gym, lift heavy stuff if you want your results. But it's fun.
What what about the females? Let's say some of them are looking at shortcuts on Instagram. You know about the fat transfer, the BBL, all that stuff. And then you have some ladies that just got pregnant or just finished their pregnancy, and they're seeing stretch marks, and they're trying to get back to a certain weight that they was. What would be your advice for that?
Um, it sucks because you're asking me to give advice to a woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Because now more of my clients are women,
Hmm.
and when it comes to as far as cheating in a sense, because like a lot of clients ask me about waist trainers and so on. So I don't necessarily use weight trainers. Typically, I refer them to somebody who's more in that expertise, more or less my buddy Ron. When it comes to the fat transfers,
Hmm.
I leave it up to them. It's your body.
Yep.
You can do what you want with it. I've had people already go through surgeries, people get tummy tucks. One of my actually hardest clients to work with, and I say that in two different aspects. She purposely gained weight so she could transfer the fat to her glutes.
Mm.
And so she had to continuously work out to keep maintain it. And working with her, she was a fucking awesome client. It was all of the sexual harassment looks and stares from all the other people around it that made it more difficult. It, that shit. But anyway, I don't think there's necessarily a cheap method to lose weight. Honestly, if you stay below 2,000 calories, calorie deficit. If you stay below 2,000 calories, you just have to eat what you're eating, and make sure you're eating at least 3 times a day. Like I hear a lot of fasting, fasting, fasting. I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna fast. Fuck. Eventually, yeah, you'll probably lose some weight, and you're gonna become stagnant. You're just gonna fucking stay there. What's happening? Your body's gonna go into a survival mode. And what's happening is, oh, I don't know when the next time I'm going to get some food. So I'm going to save this shit for later. It's fat storage, all it is energy.
Mm.
If the body doesn't know when it's going to get some more energy, it's going to hold on to that shit for later. And so if you're eating 1 meal a day, your body's going to hold on to that one fucking meal a day. And it's just going to get worse. I hear fasting a lot, and I tell people my opinion.
Hmm.
What works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. I'll tell them my opinion and let them go through their own experience. Like, look, learn from life lessons. This is only a recommendation. I can never tell you what you should do. I really, because it's like now you have to live along these guidelines. And the only guideline that I can really say, if you want to lose weight, stay below 2,000 pounds. That's the main thing. Exercising helps, definitely helps build the strength that's needed to just move around in our own bodies. Hearing people go up steps getting winded. One of my friends went from 140 to fucking 210 pounds over the course of the pandemic, and we've been playing games together. And I'd hear him like, dude, what's going on? Getting winded just from getting a drink. So I don't see a cheat method. My mother lost 30 pounds just from changing her diet. And then we started working out 2 to 3 times a week, no more than 15, 20 minutes. She was scared that she couldn't jump. My mother's in her mid 60s. She used to be a drill sergeant for the Army, beating people into shape. She couldn't jump. She changed her diet, shed some weight 3 times a week, 15, 20. She's able to do push ups. She's able to jump. She's doing burpees. She's doing full sit ups. Like, mainly changing her diet and just sitting. What I'm doing now, this is death. This is horrible. You don't want to do this shit for too long.
Mm.
Um, sitting, one, it slows down the metabolism. I tell this a lot of remote workers, since mainly a lot of my clients are women. This can go to anybody. But, if you're sitting for a long period of time, it's a killer. Uh, you want to get the body moving, stand up every hour or so. And I get my mom about it. She'll be in her Zoom meetings, marching in front of the camera, doing a little twisting, keeping the body moving. Like there's no shortcuts. And plus, why would you want a fucking shortcut? I mean, shit's easy. You're not going to cherish it as much as if you actually work. Fucking
True.
everything on life was handed to me on a silver fucking platter. One, I'm not going to say that my life has been more difficult than anybody else's. Everybody has their own certain challenges, but I do believe that if my life, everything was just handed to me, hey, here's your first car. Hey, here's this. Hey, you don't have to do this. You don't have to work. I don't think I would be the same person that I am today. And I don't think I would be cherishing everything. Like, I take pride in my core strength. If I went to the doctor and he just sculpted out all the abs that I wanted, and I walk out the next day like, yeah, it might feel good, but I didn't work for the shit. And I'm probably not going to take care of it. I don't even know how to maintain it. They just did some surgery and bam, now I'm good to go.
Mm.
I'd rather put in the blood, sweat, tears, the grind, the hard work. That's going to sculpt you into a different human being. You're going to learn more about discipline, about commitment, about it, mental strength goes hand in hand with physical strength.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted. Money wasn't an option. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for fitness? What other
I,
career would you do pretty much?
well, if money wasn't an option, I would want a gym.
Hmm.
I would love a outdoor gym, like an outdoor park. There's
Hmm.
not enough in this area. Different types of gyms, a rock climbing gym, standard like fitness. I love fucking fitness. I would also love to find a way to help feed and shelter the homeless more. Because good shit, I would fix the fucking Baltimore, your area.
Yeah.
A year or two ago, I kept
Hmm.
hearing on the news that the kids were missing school because they didn't have fucking central heat
Yes.
in the winter. They're missing school. So
And the summer
one,
too.
people of color, we're already in a fucked up community as it is, and now my kid is missing days of school just because we don't have fucking heat.
Hmm.
Like I would there's a lot of things that are wrong and are not wrong, I'm going to say. A lot of things that I feel that could be fixed in our own backyard, that there's a lot of money floating around this fucking world that people shouldn't be starving on the fucking street. And it's raining outside right now. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that ain't got a fucking roof over their head.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be a fucking cause right now. So I am all about the preservation of life in a sense, like common things of water and food. I think everybody should have that. So a place, yeah. I think if I had if money wasn't an issue, I would be helping people out a lot more than I am now. 'Cause I wanted to get on American Ninja Warrior just to
I was about to
go.
go to that. Yeah.
Well, the last email I got from them, they were saying like that was going to be their last season. So it kind of just fucking sucks. But I wanted to go in there just so I could win money to help, so I can open some type of gym. Like a lot of the shit that I want to do,
Yeah.
I need I got tons of fucking ideas, tons of things that I would like to do. Yeah, it's money. It's a
Mm,
bitch.
yes, it is. Uh, about as far as going back to you being a fitness trainer and getting people to come in, what would be the advice for people that's dealing with depression, anxiety, and stress and things of that nature? What would you say to them to be their first step? Since this is mental awareness month, like what would you tell them to how what was that what would be their first step to getting towards the gym?
Oh, the the hardest part, in my opinion, is telling yourself that you want better for yourself. Telling yourself that you actually want to change. If you're not happy with how you see yourself in the mirror, if you look at yourself in the mirror, you are not happy with what you see. Are you willing to do something about it to change it? Because once you at least start to get through that process, now a lot of things I can't change. I'm not just going to go out. Oh, I don't like being this color brown. I want to be a little bit darker, or I want to be light. I mean, I don't like the way my nose looks, so I'm gonna get some nose surgery. Like certain shit, yeah. But in a sense, like, hey, I don't like this. This has got to change. Even with my mental, I didn't like the fact that I was constantly angry. I like self-diagnosed myself as bipolar. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. No, I just
Mm,
didn't know how to manage my damn emotions. That's all the fuck it was. But the main thing that's the initial start is, do you want better for yourself? Do you want a change? I try to scare some of my clients into fit, like, if you want to live, it would suck going to the doctor and they would tell you like, hey, we wouldn't be here right now if you would have worked out 3 times a week and watched your food.
mm,
That would suck because that's preventable by yourself. That is, I as far as uh there's certain things that you just can't prevent. If I go to the doctor and they tell me it was because of my poor choices of eating, it's like going to the dentist. If I consume a whole bunch of sugar, I'm gonna keep going to the dentist, keep going to the dentist. If I live in a fucked up lifestyle, I'm gonna have a lot of trips to the doctor. Whether if it's not in the beginning, it's gonna take its toll later on down the road. And by that time, I'm never gonna say it's too late to work out,
mhm.
but knowing that I want to prolong that doctor's visit as long as fucking possible. I know one day I'm gonna go in there, and my body's gonna be like, we lit our course, but I want that day to be as far fucking away as possible, far away as possible. Like the hardest thing is making a change. The next hardest thing that I hear is time management, actually going to the fucking gym, actually showing up to the fucking gym. The hardest thing in the world. And I some people may call it a luxury. I don't have kids, so it's a lot easier for me to set aside time to go to the gym. I don't have pets that I have to worry about. If I was going to the gym, one of my clients, their pet has separation anxiety. As soon as she leaves, that dog is crying, howling. Honestly, I would love if my gym had a pet daycare. Like, hey, bring your pets here, just drop them off and shit. So, but there's time and all of the responsibilities that life tosses your way once you become an adult. So that it's wanting to make a change for yourself. It's setting aside the time to do so. Is with discipline. If I could discipline myself to go to the gym, if I could discipline myself to follow along the diet, if I stay committed,
Mhm.
results. Discipline, commitment will get you your results. Hardest part is the fucking diet. We work out for 30 minutes to an hour. You have to worry about the other 23 hours of what you're going to consume.
Mhm.
And when people say, oh, I'm not seeing my results, I'm not seeing my results, one of the initial things I ask them is, how's your diet? And their facial expression and their body language is going to give me my answer. How's your diet? You want to talk about results, and you're not even eating properly. And the other thing is sleep. The average I hear people say is 5 to 6 hours of sleep, if that. Sleeping is, if you don't get 7 hours of sleep, I talked about this in one of my videos, it imbalances your hormones. And to dumb it down, better lack of words, you get energy from sleep. If I don't get enough energy from my sleep, the other source of energy is coming from fucking food. So if my lack of sleep goes down, I need your body is going to be like, I need to eat more. And guess what? Now I'm breaking that 2,000 calories, and it's just weight gain right there, just from not getting proper sleep. So that's why it's a lifestyle change. If you see, fuck, I'm tired of seeing this shit. Oh yeah, if you do these workouts, you're gonna get a 6-pack abs. Okay, no, those workouts will probably help strengthen your core. Even on my Instagram, it says 100% no results guaranteed.
Mhm.
It says right 100% no results guaranteed, because I cannot guarantee nobody's results unless I am holding on to your fucking hand every day, like, hey, don't eat that. Hey, time to go to sleep. Hey, time to go to the gym. I can't be accountable for all the other 23 hours of your life. When we meet up in the gym, fuck yeah, hold me accountable. If we're just sitting there bullshit chit chatting, yeah, then definitely I'm not doing my job. And so I'm not getting my results. Two things I go for is diet and sleep. And that is the people aren't sleeping. People working 2 to 3 jobs. People got kids waking them up in the middle of the night and shit.
Mhm.
Uh, and so I understand life. When a client says I'm running late, I'm not getting pissed off at them because, well, one, if they lie to me, it's not going to hurt me. You're on the line of your fucking self. It sucks because these sessions are expensive. One of my clients, she came late last time just because there was a huge pothole that opened up in the road and they had to block off the road and shit. And so that's what I call life. Like, you can't control that shit from happening. So you make it to the gym, you get a flat tire. Fuck, life happens. You make it to the gym, kid needs to get picked up from school. Like, those shit fucking happens. And I understand it. I do. I feel myself rambling on again.
What about the food choices? What like a lot of people would say better eating, but a lot of people do not know what is better eating because they are, I don't want to say hereditary to it, even though I have researched some of that. But what is good, considered good, healthy eating?
Well, because there's so many different diets
Hmm.
out there. Eat this healthy, eat this healthy. Um, One of the main things that I can recommend as far as healthy eating, um, portion sizes.
Hmm.
Be mindful of your portions. Here in America, I mean, we started off with a hamburger. Now we at like huge ass for one meal. It's like 1,000+ calories.
Yeah.
Um, Stay away from fast food. Stay away from fast food. So healthy foods, to me, more fruits, more veggies, more protein, lean meats. Honestly, I don't eat meat that often. It took a couple of Netflix I love animals. Seeing the way they treat these fucking animals is like, I was just watching one. They went into they did an undercover video for, I think it was a KFC chicken farm,
Hmm.
and for the hay that's supposed to go on the ground is mixed with the chicken's own feces. So the chickens are literally walking around in their own shit, for
Like
Christ's sake.
pigs.
Yeah. And I'm about to eat this.
Hmm.
Fish are being held in the fish farms. Fuck. Literally like a square. This is their only swimming area. This is
Yep.
it
They
for the
can't
fish.
grow.
You just sitting in there. And so a lot of that, other documentaries, because fucking China used to cut honey. Well, how drug dealers cut their products, to expand it. Now I got, about an ounce. Now I got 2 ounces because I cut my products. And so it's not fully the real shit. China was doing that with fucking honey, for Christ's sake. Honey. They were sending over honey to the US, and they had more, they were sending more honey than what they had bees to actually produce the honey. And then they started shipping it to other countries and then shipping it to the US once the US found out. So if companies are willing to fuck up honey, this is natural. It comes from bees. Like, I have very little trust in the food industry as a whole. So even with me being mindful of what I eat, I don't even know if the shit that I'm eating, honestly, is healthy fucking for me. Really don't. The main things that I try to watch out for is sugar. Sugar. We only need about 50 mil. Honestly, we don't even need 50 milligrams of sugar a day. But it used to be lower. They increased it. The FDA increased it because everything has fucking sugar in it. I didn't even know spaghetti sauce has sugar in it. I don't need sweet spaghetti. Sugar. This is one of the main things that I watch out for. Less sugar, the better, because it's not only going to help with cutting down my fat, it's also going to stop with all the cavities and shit. Everything. A can of Mountain Dew has 107, a bottle of Mountain Dew, 117% of your daily value sugar. You drink one of those, you don't need shit else for the rest of the day. Being mindful of, I'm reading ingredients. I'm reading the ingredients a whole lot more. And actually, I have these little pages here. I'm doing like little research on artificial sweeteners and shit. I think the next one I'm supposed to be like, I have them written down. I only have stevia. That's the next one that I'm looking up. One of my friends sent me one that she likes, and it's like I'm trying to read labels more to understand what I am actually consuming. Even how shit says, I've read labels that said sugar free, and on the back is like 4 grams of sugar. I'm like, and what got me hipped about the artificial sweeteners, what really got me hip to it, is because I found a Bang cotton candy, sugar free. I'm like, how the fuck do you make sugar free cotton candy? Cotton candy is only sugar, and it tastes so fucking sweet. I was like, how are you making this sweet when there's no sugar? So that really, like, I have trust issues. To better cut it down, I have trust issues. But as far as healthy dieting, more fruits, more veggies, portion your sizes, portion your fucking sizes. Like, honestly, I don't calorie count. Like, I have a guesstimation. Like, I know my protein bars are 220 calories. My protein shakes 190 calories. Like, I have a guesstimation, but in the sense of if I'm trying to bulk up, like, I just put on 10 pounds and I lost it all within a month. Like, literally backed on 10 pounds, knocked it off. The only thing that I really did to gain the weight, increase my portion, a little more veggies, 2 extra protein shakes a day. Cut those protein shakes back out, smaller portion, the pounds just went right down. Like, I found food that I am comfortable with.
Okay.
I am comfortable with, because I cannot say that my diet is going to work for you. I can't.
So what about those smoothie places like Smoothie King, what's the other one? Tropical something.
Tropical smoothie?
Tropical smoothie, yes. Maybe some myths to that also. Also had me thinking about it also. Smoothie King used to have turbine in it. I think that's the correct word for it.
Yeah.
and now I don't know what they have. I haven't been there lately. But what would you say for people, as we were saying off camera, you have these gyms and then they have all these places around it.
Hmm.
Where can they go to at least get a smoothie? Not maybe not a burger,
Home.
maybe not a salad, but a
Home.
smoothie.
Home.
What would you recommend for home then for a smoothie?
uh, that honestly, I would have to steer you to my mother. My mother's actually certified in juicing, which I didn't even know there was certification in it. But
Mm,
that's predominantly one of the main reasons how she lost a lot of her weight. She was doing a lot of juicing. I mean, for Christ's sake, she bought a whole new fucking kitchen sink so she could fit more veggies and wash them out. Like, and she changed it her damn self.
mm,
Uh, because I don't do the smoothies myself. I am too lazy. If I'm being brutally honest, I don't even like cooking, but I meal prep at least once or twice a week because that prevents me from eating out. If I get home after a long day at work and I don't feel like cooking because it's not something I enjoy doing, I
mm.
got my food, pop it in the oven, microwave or whatever. As far as going to place to get a smoothie, I used to do Smoothie King because I liked it, tastes good, and then I realized how much money I was actually spending doing Smoothie King. I was spending at least $60 a week. I would go there
That
for
sound
lunch.
about right. That sound about right. $10 per smoothie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, fuck that. Like 60 bucks a week, two, maybe 3 weeks, depending on how expensive you want to get. You can get yourself a damn blender. My mother, she juices for a, she plans like a week or two ahead at a time.
Mm.
She puts them all little packages, stuffs them in the freezer. She pulls them out when she needs them. So it actually cooking from home in general is going to save you money, and you eating healthy cost a whole lot more, and it fucking sucks. It needs to be vice versa. So as
Mm.
far as a place to get a good smoothie, home, home, and plus you get to control your own ingredients, and you customize it any way you fucking want.
Mm.
And shit, even with I'm I am like 99.99% sure, like all the smoothies from Smoothie King, tropical smoothie, all that shit. Pretty sure you can find recipes for it.
The recipes are online too, also. So there you go. A lot of people don't know that. Uh, what is something that really, I should say, like makes you motivates you to get to work, like get to the gym, and like what motivates you there?
I don't. There is no motivation.
It's just something you have to do.
No,
Oh.
because even that would make it seem like work.
Hmm.
So there is no motive. I don't. I honestly I don't believe in motivation. Fuck, I really don't. I would put discipline over motivation, and even in this aspect, I needed more discipline when I was in the Navy to wake up and go to work because I didn't
Hmm.
enjoy the shit. And you fucking want to wake up at 5 o'clock, fuck, go hang out with people that I didn't like, go take orders from a boss that I didn't like. No, this this is fucking fun. I enjoy the. I enjoy. I just ran a Spartan race for the fuck of it yesterday. And while we were running, it's a 5K race, 20 obstacles, a lady was like, "Why do y'all run the race?" And I was like, "I was bored. Like literally, I was bored. I had nothing else to do on this Saturday, so fucking challenging ourselves." Like I take the gratification when I see my. I'm giving you obstacles. Like when we go to the gym, the shit's not easy. And what makes it more worthwhile for me to wake up in the morning is seeing how one people push themselves. All of my clients are fucking awesome. All of my clients are awesome. Now, granted, I am not always 100% every day. And they understand that. We are
Mm.
human. If I was all cheery and every fucking day, honestly, I would think something's wrong with me. Like, fucking happy 24/7? No. But I take joy in helping people. I really do. This is fun. This is fun as shit. As long as I have time to work on myself so I can grow better as a person, I have no issues helping other people grow to become a better person.
What
That's
are
how
what are some pet peeves that, well, just give me two pretty much. Give me two pet peeves that you hate when you're at the gym. This is not training nobody. It's just when you get in there,
people don't
what you
push shit
hate.
back.
Mm,
That's it. That's it. That's it. There's just 1, 2, 3 to 10.
mm.
People don't put shit back. And plain and fucking simple. Like, just thinking about this is going to give me enough fuel to do my own workout. This is how I channel my aggression when there's shit that really pisses me off.
Mhm.
I have an awesome day at the gym. Just fuck shit up, channel it all through the weights. And it sucks, especially for somebody fucking new going to the gym and they
Mhm.
can't find the fucking weights. They can't find shit. People are leaving the squat racks with all of these plates on it. And so
Mhm.
somebody who can only lift the bar or some shit, just trying to get some practice in, now has to do all this extra work, taking all these fucking plates off. I if I'm curious on what these people's houses look like. If you can't put shit fucking back here, I have to plug in my phone real quick. That number one pet peeve. Number one.
I hear a lot of things like, especially the bench press and things of that nature. A lot of people do not. Well, people hog that up for one, because I go to Planet Fitness, but a lot of people hog that up. I'm glad they don't do the pizza Monday thing like they used to.
They don't need that shit. You're just trying to keep people to keep going to the gym. They're gonna come back Tuesday feeling guilty. Honestly, fuck the bench press. I don't even bench press.
Oh, okay, okay. So where's your favorite workout then?
Push-ups.
And I have seen this guy on YouTube. His name is something Profit. He trains with Floyd Mayweather's father. But he does a one-handed push-up vertical. Have you ever tried that before?
Nope. Um, I am not 100% comfortable being upside down.
Okay.
I am practicing handstands right now so I can get more comfortable doing that. And yes, I do want to one day be able to do push-ups in the handstand position. Never thought about doing one. Maybe once I got to the push-ups, because people constantly be sending me now that when I post my videos, I constantly get messages from my friends of other people doing like just fucking crazy shit. I'm like, dude, why are
I'm
y'all
pretty
showing
sure
me
you've probably
shit?
seen the guy with the couch on his back and he's doing the treadmill stuff. That shit is funny to me.
Oh my god! Like I am all for challenging yourself. I
uh,
am all for challenging yourself. Um, some of the stuff that I see, I don't know if it's for clout. Some people, Instagram famous. We just want to be famous. At the same time, I have to keep in mind that if I'm on the road to becoming an influencer in any type of way, I don't want my fucking clients like I don't know who the guy was. He was had a bench strapped up to his
yeah, that's him.
waist
That's him. Yeah.
doing some pull-ups and shit. Like, I'm not gonna have my clients do that shit. Now, if I wanted, so he was doing, I think, a muscle up,
hmm
pull up going into a dip. He was doing that with a bench. If I really wanted to give myself a challenge, I could have easily tied a fucking weight to the fucking rope. Like, What's next?
Okay. So speaking of that, what was your biggest fails in the gym? Like your biggest hurdles in the gym and how you overcame that?
Trying to be like other people.
Mm.
That was, I'm going to say that was my biggest fail because it caused me a lot of injuries.
Ooh, what kind of
Trying
injuries?
to fucked up my shoulder, fucked up my back. I got cracks in my kneecaps, but that's from playing basketball. Um, but when it comes to strength training, there's a high risk for injury.
Hmm.
And since I was so tiny, seeing all of these big dudes, I was like, I want to be like you. I want to be on your level. So it was more or less, I was trying to be like other people. And at the risk of, look, this is one reason why I don't do bench press. When you have that feeling of one of your arms giving
Yeah.
out and you
Hmm.
just got that bar coming straight down to your chest. And then in my head, I was like, why am I doing this? Like, what the fuck is the, who am I proving this to?
Mm.
I don't fucking bench press. Like that was my biggest hurdle was like I wasn't going to the gym at first for myself. I wasn't going to the gym for health reasons. I wasn't going to the gym to actually challenge myself to release some stress, release anger. Honestly, my first reason why I wanted to go to the gym, I wanted to look good. I thought it was going to help me pick up women. There is not, well, there's only one exercise in all of my years that I have worked out that I may have done and it's actually got a female's attention, like actually sparked up a conversation. It
Hmm.
was just because she's never seen calisthenics done in real life. And she was like, hey, I was interested in it, blah, blah, blah. But me going to the gym, showing off my muscles, thinking it was going to pick up chicks. Yeah, fuck no. That got more attention from men than it did from women. Oh, dude, man, you're shredded. Oh, what did you do to get that? So, and it also brought a lot of attention from same sex gay men. It,
I think that's safe to say. Yeah.
yeah, but no, that my biggest hurdle was going to the gym for self and
Hmm.
not worried about what other people are thinking. A lot of times I was going in like people are judging me. People like, oh, he's doing this shit wrong. Blah 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 blah. Blah. I had to stop that. There, you're in the gym to focus on yourself. You're in the gym to work on self. It made it a lot easier. Put some music on, drown myself out. I have my goals in mind. What do I need to do to get to it?
Okay. Uh, what training tips would you give a person that is trying to lose weight? That is, and this is pretty much since I have you on, this is what my friend was asking me.
Yeah.
He is 280, 6'1". Probably that probably doesn't matter to you. What would be the best way to lose weight in that case? Like he's not trying to bulk up, he's just trying to lose the weight, but he doesn't really bench press or not bench press, but lift weights.
Okay.
Is
Diet, 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 good sleep, and don't sit around too long. If you, uh, well, as far as if he decided to go to the gym, this is how
Mhm.
sitting can be deadly. If you go to the gym for an hour and sit down for 7 hours, it
Mhm.
just counteracts all the shit that you did at the fucking gym.
Wow. Okay.
And with all this remote work from home,
Hmm.
all the fuck we're doing is sitting. Honestly, like I said before, he could lose weight just from dieting.
Hmm.
You change your diet, you're taking on the hardest part of the lifestyle change. Diet and get some good sleep. Average person. Now, this is with exercise. Average person will lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week. It can increase with extreme dieting measures, shit like that, but stay below that 2,000 calories. Be mindful of what we're eating. Stay away from fried fucking foods.
Mm.
Stay away from that shit. Diet, diet, diet. And even if you don't go to the gym, trust me, there's plenty of work. I love body weight workouts because
Hmm.
I feel as if, honestly, I feel as if before anybody even hits the fucking weights, you should feel comfy in your own body. You don't have to go to the gym and go straight to the bench press or straight to the pull-up bars, straight to the free weights. The machines are there for a fucking reason. Learn the machines if he's never gone to the gym before.
Hmm.
If he changes his diet, if he wants to add fitness to it, fitness can help increase the speed and gain some strength. So moving around is a lot easier. Go to the machines. The machines are meant to let you know posture and what muscles are being affected. For we're doing a bicep curl, the machine literally locks your arm in, so you can't move the shit around. You're sitting down, you're curling. Bam. So the machines let you know what muscles are actually being targeted, let you know the proper position to do the exercise. So get comfy with the machines, work on your diet. As far as starting, yeah, you should be on a good road right there.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Uh, we're gonna go. I want to put out a whole bunch of myths, and you tell me your best observation of it. Then,
Okay.
okay. They're saying, and this is this is a myth to me. I'm just throwing it out.
Okay.
If you walk 2 miles a day, you'll lose belly fat in a month.
It's a possibility because I mean, but if somebody just walks 2 miles, no, because that's only one part of the fucking whole lifestyle change. 2 miles, honestly, I think that should be. I don't know how many. What is it, like 8,000 steps? I don't know how many steps it is.
Yeah, I think it's
But
8,000 steps a day. If you do that, I think you'll lose some pounds. But like I said, I'm not the expert.
if you
So,
do 8,000 steps a day, it's a good way to. I ain't either. It's a good way to keep the body active.
mhm.
I cannot say you're going to lose weight because if you ate fucking 4,000 calories in a day and you walk for 2 miles, that math is going to the calories burned from that little 2 mile walk versus the 4,000 calories that you ate is uh, no food. You want to lose weight, change your diet.
They also say that if, well, the body, let's put it this way, the body loves to gain weight as you get older. As you get older, it's hard to lose weight. Is that true?
I think that's more truthful with women than men
Hmm. Okay.
because you also have menopause. And I'm not the expert on my personal trainer manager or director. She's an older lady, and so some of my older clients, I intermix that conversation because she will be able to give more of a firsthand approach. But I'm still going to have to say it's more in women, especially after labor.
Mm.
Fucking body changes, and if you gotten a C-section, it's fucking worse. And they cut the ab muscles. And it sucks because there's no amount of workout, no amount of diet that you can use to lose that fat without actually getting a tummy tuck.
Mm.
I would have to say in women more than men. Now I've been told I haven't done my research on this, but I'm pretty sure your metabolism slows down as you get older.
Mm.
I've been told that your metabolism is going to slow down as you get older. I'm 36 years old. My metabolism's through the fucking roof. But at the same time, I have been keeping my metabolism up. I wake up, I'm eating 3 meals a day with my snacks in between every fucking day. Like I wake up, my stomach is just like, feed me. Like it's like going to eat itself. Like I have to do more research because I'm not going to be the one to sit here and lie to you or bullshit you. I would have to do more research on as far as that one goes.
And the last one is, which I don't, which I really hate this, but they saying you don't need breakfast. I have plenty more, but this is the main one
You
that
don't need what?
breakfast.
You
Like,
don't need breakfast?
yes, it's it's tons of that. I'll tell you, it's like you don't need breakfast, but then it contradicts it, and they said breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
So, in my opinion,
Yeah.
two most important meals of the day. One is breakfast.
Mhm.
And in the sense of weight gain or weight loss, a lot of it goes with our metabolism,
Yep.
processing this food. If I wait till way later out in the day to get this metabolism going, I'm only giving it a short amount of time for it to actually process. I want that metabolism started in the morning. So if I eat this 140 calories,
Whoa.
little itty bitty protein bar. This thing's tiny. It has 1 gram of sugar out of
Wow.
my 50 that I'm allowed for the day. 1 gram. If I eat this little guy in the morning, metabolism, oh, hey, got some energy, it's going to start producing this. When I, once that's done processing, my body has no choice but to use my fat as energy.
Mm.
Keep that metabolism going because my body knows, oh, I'm going to get some more food. So it's okay to use the fat because I'm going to be able to replenish it later. You want to keep that steady cycle. So in the morning, yes, something small just to get that metabolism going. You want to increase that metabolism. The longer you wait on in the day, that's time that your body could be burning off fat.
Mm.
Yeah, breakfast, in my opinion, is extremely important. And the meal after you eat, the meal, not
I'm
the
about to
meal,
say that meal.
maybe for the people trying to gain muscle, yeah, eat a meal, eat another. But no, the meal after you work out. If we destroy all the muscles in our body and they're trying to replenish, why the fuck would I go straight to a fast food? How they say you are what you eat?
Yeah.
Just put chicken nuggets. My body is craving, and this is what I feed it. So breakfast, I do believe is extremely important, along with the meal after you work out, because that's going to be one of the important times that your muscles are trying to regain some nutrients. Breakfast is important.
Okay. Wrapping up, tell us where they can find you and your location where you do your training at.
I am in the DMV area, mainly in Maryland. I work at LA Fitness in the Woodmore Town Center. I also work at Level Up Boxing Gym. That place is fucking awesome. That's where I do my group training classes there. I also work at a family store, Binky's Vapes, electronic cigarettes, the same thing I've been puffing on. I was a cigarette smoker for 15 years, so this is actually what helped get me off of smoking cigarettes. Um, have a YouTube, Versatile Fitness, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of them. And I'm trying to become more active on social media. It's more work than when it was just like, hey, post a little picture. No, because I got to get some information from me to the viewers. So I'm trying to be more focused on my social media platforms. But I'm in the gym 7 days of fucking week.
Mm. Oh,
Little
well,
much.
that is the wrap up. This is podcast number 110. I am your host, Sammy Loco, and we're out.